Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Choc Talks, where we provide a cure for your case of the Mondays. I swear I'll get that eventually. Anyways, I'm here today to talk about chocolate. First of all, MIZZOU finished season 10 and 2. Can't wait to see what bowl they get this week. Super excited for my Tigers. If you can't tell, I haven't gotten a jersey in a long time. This is a Chase Daniel jersey from who knows how long ago, but somehow it still fits. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about Mizzou. I'm here to talk about bourbon and whiskey and how you can pair it with your chocolate. Now, I love whiskey in my chocolate. Any whiskey. Bourbon, scotch, you name it, it goes good in chocolate as long as you pair it with the right chocolate. I wouldn't pair a white chocolate with a kind of smoother bourbon. I would want some spice in that. And I wouldn't necessarily pair a dark chocolate with something super, super bitter or super spicy. So that is what I'm here to show you today. Got a few bourbons here. Got Basil Hayden's, a 1897 bottled in bond Old Forester and good old Woodford, and a Scotch for good measure. So when you're thinking about white chocolate, it's very smooth, it's creamy. It's going to pair with a foolproof bourbon like Booker's. It's one of my favorites. It goes really well in a cocktail. If you're looking to do white chocolate, I think it would pair really well with an old-fashioned cocktail, but that's just me. The 12-year I showed you, it's kind of smooth, fruity, nice balanced taste. Will go really well with a milk chocolate, maybe a milk chocolate with some citrus in it. That 12-year makes for a great old-fashioned. Can you tell I'm obsessed with old-fashioned? Anyways, they do pair really well with chocolate. The cherry, the orange, and the bitterness of the liquor pair really well with pretty much any chocolate as long as you balance the flavor properly. Your milk chocolates are going to be balanced, pretty rich. There's some sweetness to that, so you want to pair that with maybe a spicier bourbon, like Bullet. For your semi-sweets, this is your, I don't know if I've ever actually explained that term before. Semi-sweet is typically in the 55 to 70% cacao range when it comes to chocolate. That's going to pair really well with Four Roses single barrel and probably like a Maker's 46, something like that. I'm obsessed with Four Roses single. I just ran out of my bottle. I think I've had it on my bar consistently since I was about 21. It was the first whiskey bottle I was ever gifted on my 21st birthday, and I've been obsessed ever since. When it comes to your extra dark chocolate, it's going to be super deep with a little slightly bitter. That's where this Woodford's going to come in. Straight, on the rocks, doesn't matter. It's going to go really well with your extra dark, your 70, 75, 80%. Kind of like that 80% Uganda I showed you from 5150 last week. That would go really well with this Woodford. Anyways. So let's see. Let's get to this 1897 bottled in bond. So this is, I went to Old Forester, as you can tell. I was in Louisville last year, and it was so much fun, mostly because I was around this stuff all the time. And when I was there, we actually did a class, and they had chocolate pairings in them. And it was super cool to taste all of their bottled in bond series with chocolate. This is not an ad, by the way. I just love bourbon and chocolate. So this is going to pair really well with a dark chocolate. It's got coffee flavors, it's got fruity, oaky, almost a caramelly flavor. That's going to go really well with your dark chocolate. And speaking of things that go well with dark chocolate, Basil Hayden. I actually did this the other night. I was tasting some of the chocolate I brought back from 5150. Had bourbon, just for fun because it was Saturday night, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, this goes great together. So you can thank Basil Hayden for this episode. Thanks, Basil Hayden. But as far as whiskey and chocolate, that's all I got for you today. Hopefully I provided a cure for your case of the Mondays. Hopefully everyone had a phenomenal week last week, seeing family, and if you did not, well, I hope you're able to drink some good stuff of this. Anyways, that's what I got for you today. Hopefully you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. And hopefully I provide a cure for your case of the Mondays. See you guys.